Time for another Severance video. I'm not getting paid by the show. I'm not attached to it in any way. I wish I was. This is actually for episode 5 of season 2. I know it sounds nuts and I know it sounds crazy. I literally have not seen episode 6 yet. I'm not going to explain how that happened, just that it happened. And I had not even done this. I'm just doing this video today. You're going to get this video within 5 hours of, not even, within 3 hours of me finishing it. And I'll get to season 6 when I get to it. I'm probably gonna watch it later tonight. I don't know. So there's the whistling guy who picked up from O&D for the exports haul. He has a black manager's badge, and it's creepy that his order was what looked like to be surgical dental equipment. So yeah, odd. I want to know what anything that Mark told Ragabi that he knew about his Audi, what that anything was. It's funny how Drummond indirectly blames Milchick for Audi Helly's mishap when it wasn't his idea to have her there in the first place. Drummond, Helly, Natalie, and the board decide to keep it secret from her father. So this implies that James is not on the board at all, which is surprising. This episode confirms that when the crew came back, it was Helly's Audi with them the whole time. Because when the elevator door opens for any Helly after her bobbing for life, she doesn't know who Miss Wang is. And as per his normal character, Milchick ignores the crew's emotional well-being and treats them as if they're being unreasonable. But then the company bothers to actually have something called a bereavement kit. Really? Let's see. Then while preparing for the funeral, Miss Wang essentially threatens Milchick by mentioning his upcoming review, and also addresses not treating the crew like people. She's for sure seeming less and less childlike over time. Because really, it was really threatening. That's the feeling I got. It's awesome that Dylan figured out the message that Irving left, but I'm confused as to why he had left it, because why Dylan left it behind the poster, because if he were to go in that room again without being told by management, it would raise suspicions. And it's very doubtful that he memorized it, but this show is always full of surprises. Excuse me. I bet that the contentions mentioned in Milchick's review were all from Miss Wang, as she seems to want to be rid of him. But the big words complaint reeks of him being expected to dumb down his speech patterns, something which I personally came across in my work experience but refused to do. It's clear that there is a large swath of people who don't know how to use context clues and have egos that are too fragile to ask for clarification. And yeah, I did go through this at least a couple of jobs, but the one job, it was cool because, well, at least people I considered friends, work friends, gradually came to understand that, no, I'm not talking down to you. I'm going to talk to you assuming that you know what I'm saying. And if you don't know what it means, I'll explain it to you. It's no big deal. I don't care. I'm a nosy Rosie. If I don't understand what something is, I'll look it up. So I know a lot of people don't do that. Milchick's conversation with Mark in the elevator was downright vicious and came off as if he was taking his review results out on Mark. That's what it felt like. It's sad, but not unexpected that Ricken was trying to justify the ends when Devin pointed out that his rewrite would make him complicit in whatever Lumen is doing, in part because the section about the clock was the opposite from his original book. And then he dismissed what she said by denying the obvious and blamed her observations on her feelings. Come on, dude. We know you're dumb, but you're not that dumb. So we find out that Bert's retirement was actually a firing, but I was right that he was forced out. Meanwhile, I'm sensing a future possible throuple. That's the first thing that came to my head, okay? Sue me. The last scene when Outie Mark gets a glimpse of the severed floor left me wanting. It was that the end of that episode felt a lot like, you know, when you're really into a movie and it ends terribly, like not really good, not really bad, just kind of meh. That's the feeling it gave. But it's not the last episode, so I think maybe we're good. That's all I have to say. Bye.